Okay. I mean, we're back and shit, but problem. If I go down there, I might not come back up again. Let's see. We need a companion that can tank a bit. Let's talk to Farkas this time and see if he's willing to do some whacking for me. Kataraya's coming with me. I'll go down there, man. Just relax. I'm the fucking... I mean, I know I didn't tell you this because I'm dressed like... I'm dressed like a waiter. But I'm actually the harbinger of the companions, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another one of these prized tools and have them follow me down to death. Like I did with that last chick. What was her name? This is... I think that's supposed to be Girder's room. Hey, just the man I wanted to see. No, he's not gonna let me do it. Because, Ayala lives. So I guess we fucked up by leaving her down there. I shouldn't have told her to wait for me. I should have just bounced on that ass. Let's see. Where was it? It was Ralbathar? No. Right? Maybe it was. No, that can't be right, can it? We went to... So there was Arkingthams was the first place. Bethartams was the second place. That was 2 of the crests. And then we had, yeah, it was this one and then the other one was down here. So there is a fast way down there, the way that we went to get out. And then I'll have to just figure out where it is. Let's see if the local map is any help with that. Yeah, see. It's just basically up and behind Ralbathar. So let's see if we can get to it. If we can, that'd be cool. I feel like I'm bouncing off of an invisible wall right now. That can't possibly be. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, scale it, bro. Scale it like you mean it. We gotta get up there somehow. We are going to the tippy top of this fucking mountain. Uh-huh. And I think Katraya or Kataria or Catalina. Katrina? I don't know. She's following me, or she's supposed to be. This isn't really working out. One might think that, if you're gonna give me a fucking fast way in and out, then it would be its own little thing. But I'm on the very fucking cusp of getting stuck in here, so... I don't know. This is a highly unreasonable and deeply unlikely mountain. Let's consider for a moment what a mountain is. Okay, a mountain is when two tectonic plates are working in tandem. So one is pushing another one up out of the ground, or one is pushing another one down into the ground and kind of riding on top of it. Or it's two are coming together and they're both pushing each other up into the air, or they're both pushing each other down, which pushes their middles up. That's a mountain, okay? And it takes many millions of years for them to do that. To push into one another until they're fucking like jagging up in the air. So, how likely is it that a cliff would shoot up into the air like that and then just be essentially solid right in front of you the whole time? It'd just be a straight vertical shaft. It seems to me that mountains of this magnitude would collapse under their own weight a little bit. You know? I cannot tell if I'm making any progress at all with this, by the way. I have a very strong suspicion that the people who made this game didn't really want me to do this, and they probably had a staircase somewhere that I was supposed to use instead. But, you know, they had to know I was going to try. Okay, so I actually took it a little bit too far, because here's the elevator. Oh, there's a dragon fight down there. I wonder who he's fighting. AL is probably down here getting extremely fucked up. Rudely so. So I'm hoping I can run in, say, hey man, and then run back out again. Hey Ayala. Oh no. Ayala, when you got a minute, I need to talk to you. I don't know if I can talk to her right as she gets up. Yeah, she's apparently been fighting this guy with a steel dagger this whole time. Oh shit. Okay, so that's not really working. I think I'm dead at this very moment. No. I have what apparently is the equivalent of a single life. Oh, okay, well, I was hoping I could make it to the door. Should have autosaved when I came down here too, but I was thinking maybe what I could do is rush down here, hit the guy with the fire, go back up. I don't know if I even hit him. This is a fuck. And the guy that I'm worried about going down and fighting alone is actually a bigger version of this guy. So, kind of important that I kill him. Oh, you know what would help? If I was using that. Just take these dudes out so they're not sitting there fucking with me the whole time while I'm doing this. Okay. Now on fire breath again, right? Because that's helpful. Run! It's not regenerating any life. I'm hoping that that'll solve this problem. I know I'm fairly distracted as a matter of doing this shit. But yeah. I kind of have a hard time keeping track of my... Oh god, I don't know what the hell just happened. You guys hear that? Jesus. I look like I'm smiling happily, crazily. That's not encouraging. You look like a crazy person. This is a really fucking poor way to do this. I mean, I feel like I would be just... I feel like it would be just as effective to just use the console to kill him and just be like, well, just pretend I did what I said I was going to do. I mean, it's working, right? That's kind of the whole point. That I'm able to just keep coming back and forth doing the same fire breath shit over and over again. I did it. I killed this guy all by myself, and all I had to do was cheat like a crazy person. Nothing else in here is worth a goddamn... Hey, are you still waiting? She's like, are we going? Please? Please, can we go? I have nothing but broken bones. All of my bones have been broken. You can have that too. And that. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I would never abandon you, Ayala. You're my friend. Forever my friend. But you know, as helpful as you are with dragons, it may be better for me to take that fucking battle axe from you. Because I think the best thing for us is if I do take Farkas with me. Because I think he's more geared towards heavy armor, and that's what I need, is somebody to basically tank for me for a really long time. There's not a lot to the forge, but just like a series of attacks over and over again. And if I had Frost Breath, it would make this a whole hell of a lot better. I suppose I should have considered that before I started doing this, but yeah, that was ridiculous. And I guess I could use the same tactic if I wanted to on somebody else, but don't go out that door. Okay, that's 17 or 22 damage. How do you feel about this thing? Also 22 damage. But the sword will do the swinging faster. Quit staring at me like that. Oh, you're so weird. Okay. That's, you know, hopefully this is gonna work. Trying to think if is there a wizard style dude that does cold attacks besides Serana? Serana would be perfect for this. But Serana ain't fucking here. Serana's in a fucking cage somewhere, and I'm not about to get her out. Alright. Cliffhanger, resume. Sorry everybody, I know I led you on a fucking twisty chase here. See, even she says that took longer than usual. How deep are we? If we're really far down, it stands to reason that that tower couldn't possibly have drilled itself out of the ground. Also, fucking look at this place. Any thoughts? Think about it. That fucking tower, that gigantic fucking stone tower, ejected itself from the ground like a fucking dildo from a fucking asshole, okay? And yet, what did we build? Stairs into a cave. There's a pillar right there, but like this is clearly... It's clearly just land bridges and shit. You know? Like barely fucking formed land bridge type areas. And how did this tree grow here? Never mind. Never mind! I questioned too many things. What did you say? Resonators? Shit, I don't have anything to shoot resonators with. Farkas, what about you? You got things for me? He's got one hunting bow and one iron arrow. This may or may not work. I think we'll see right now. Success. All right. Okay, buddy. You can have your bow back, I guess. I was gonna grab it up again just in case, but I suppose that's fairly unlikely. Oh God. You know what that means. That game autosaved by itself as soon as I walked through the door. Steam. And what is their reaction? A battle. Alright. Go to it then. If you think you're so good at handling it. Let's just see how these guys do on their own. There's a few areas that are a little bit like this. This guy is seriously freaking me out. Look how tiny his fucking eyes are. Oh God. Nice. Yeah. There's a couple of places that are like this where it sort of seems like if you're sort of paying attention to what you're doing, then you can let these guys do all the fighting for you. At least I hope so. I'm trying to focus. I know I'm a little bit distracted here, but ouch. Double ouch. Oh God damn. Alright, well, Thanks a fucking buttload, team. Yes, fight the final guy here. Are you guys okay? What is your problem? That was a little bit weird. I think that's it. And then I have to fight the Forge Master, wherever the fuck he is. There he is. Yeah, that guy is no fucking joke. And I really don't know if these two are up to it. I don't even know if... Well, I can run him around and just keep fucking hitting him with shit. It looks like they'll do the damage there. So he blows actual fire. And I think if I do fire against him, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Alright, I gotta get to a place where I can be safe. Ouch. Jesus. Alright, Kataraya, do your thing. Fight the man. He's pretty close to dead. I'm gonna do another quick save. Oh, he did die. Alright, sweet. Oh, God. He was fucking freaking out. Alright. I don't know if there's any more Ethereum, and I don't think there is. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is preface this by saying, remember that time that I said that I was going to use one skill one time? That was actually going to level up? This is that time, because I have no choice but to complete this quest by using this thing. And despite the fact that I'm not doing anything in this room that would constitute for the slightest fucking second something that would help me learn how to smith an iron dagger or a leather breechers or whatever the fuck I'm gonna make, this thing gives you an instant level up in your smithing skill. It's not enough to level you up to level 2, it's only enough to give you 1 point into smithing. Okay, and there's no avoiding that. The second thing I have to do is access this thing and see what the ingredients are for this thing. 2 flawless sapphires, 2 dwarven metal ingots, and 2 gold ingots. Okay? That's the thing I need. Flawless sapphires, gold ingots, and metal ingots. That sounds like some shit I'm never going to find anywhere, but the truth is that that stuff is all in here somewhere. So, come over here, check out this chest. And here we go. There's the flawless ruby I was just telling you about. There's the flawless sapphire. There's the 2 gold ingots. And there's the 2 dwarven metal ingots. The rest of this stuff I'm never going to use. Otherwise I'd be like, yeah, take that. Why not? So all that worked right the fuck out. Now again, see here. This thing is shooting lava. Okay? I'm holding my hands on a crazy stone, and I think I'm thinking into the machine. So, smithing level 15 goes to smithing level 16. That's my level progress to 1, and there it shall remain for the remainder of the game. The other 2 items that you can get out of this thing are not particularly awesome. One of them is a shield that when you shield bash somebody with it, they turn like become fade or whatever the hell it is, the faded thing. So there's that. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. I'm in the wrong place. But the staff is even more goofy. It's a staff that uses charges and it summons one of those warped dwarven spiders. If you can picture anything more useless than that, I'd really like to know what it is. Because if my dick had a nipple on the end of it, it would be more useful than a staff that summons piece of shit dwarven spiders. Incidentally, my dick has a nipple on the end of it. Just kidding. So, sweet. I'm going to put this thing on. Reason why this thing is so awesome for us is that it's armor 0. It's considered a piece of jewelry or a piece of clothing. Okay? And it looks pretty boss. Oops. Yeah, it looks pretty boss. Even on my sullen face. Let's go back to the ragged trousers. Yeah, I'm looking more and more like a kung fu hero every day. Those beads don't go all the way around my neck. That's a little disheartening. Well, I guess you could always say that it's just in the folds of my fur. So anyways, yeah, all that shit that I talked about, needing this to get something to help me survive, well, the way that it helps me survive is it'll allow me to take 2 standing stones. And I need to have the tower stone, because as you may have noticed throughout the course of this so far, every time that I come up against a lock, it's either I leave that locked or I use the tower stone. And there are some places where they're like, you could pick an apprentice lock, right? You know, right? And the answer is no, I fucking can't, but thanks for your interest. But we need another stone, and I think it's on this side of the mountain, somewhere in here. Where the hell is it? Oops. So, Labyrinthian is one of these 2 gaps, if I remember right. It's right there, you can see the little arches. So this is Labyrinthian, that's not where we want to go. The Lordstone is actually somewhere around here in these parts. And this is all steep sides, except for up this way. So, I think if we go from Driftshade Refuge. Oh, wait a second. Let's place the marker over here. And we head into the mountains. We'll come across the standing stone that we're looking for. It's called the Lord Stone. Okay. Farkas, you were definitely vital to that mission. I'm glad that I brought you with me. Because Ayala would have shot a bow too, but she would have been taken down too fast. Because Farkas has such a heavy armor skill, he's quite the tank. Ayala, not so much. She's basically wearing, like, Draugr armor. Well, I mean, that is what she's wearing. She's wearing Draugr armor. That's why it looks so cool. But the truth is that it's absolute shit. Who's in Fort Fellhammer, and why do I want to be here? Just a bunch of bandits. Okay, I considered briefly going in there and murking all those dudes. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go in here, we'll murk all these dudes, and then I'll eat them all up. Now see, there's a thing that you don't see ever again. The companions all have the capacity to turn into a werewolf, so why don't they? Oops. Farkas, what are you doing? Just because I hit you as a werewolf one time. I'm not going to kill you. I really hope you don't think that I will, because I won't. Alright, that didn't go very well. I will get away from you. Watch. Watch me get away from you. Alright. We're heading into Lordstone country. If I fucked up Farkas, that's fine, because after this I'm totally comfortable going back to Mercurio. I just needed a tank for that one part of the game. Okay. None of the... So far, a stone isn't standing out in my brain. It's showing up here, but... It's up there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. It's on the other side of the Mehrunes Dagon Shrine. So, it's sort of up here in the middle somewhere. Okay, well... My follower left my service. In 3 days, he'll have calmed down, and we can probably be friends again. I don't think they're going to tell me that I'm not allowed to be the Harbinger anymore, but maybe they will. I'm not really sure. So I thought that this was the fast way up, where I wasn't going to encounter a bunch of crevicey bullshit, but clearly I am encountering the crevicey bullshit. There's not Cradle Crush. What the hell is this place called? Alright, so this is my location. This is what I actually wanted. I suppose I could come up here and get this location. Just to appease the gods. I don't have to drop down there to get it, do I? Maybe I do. Alright, never mind. I don't want to go down there then. I don't care. I'll go to this thing first. The Mehrunes Dagon Daedric artifact, it's called Mehrunes Razor. It's actually pretty good. If you're... When I did Sam Tarly... Sorry, what the hell's going on? I have wolves following me. When I did Samwell Tarly, I had a pretty good time using it, because he was basically wailing on dudes, and they wasn't doing shit. And then he would occasionally, like, whack one of them, and they would just drop dead. I don't know what the chances are of it doing an instant kill, but it happens often enough that it's, like, pretty impressive to me. Whoa. And jump. Okay. I don't know if I can do this as a werewolf. Nope, I have to actually wait out of it. Alright, awesome. That is a lot of progress right there. I still need to wait. Put all this shit on. We need to have that thing on for it to work, so... and you know, I actually don't know. I really hope that this isn't the case, but I hope every time I go into werewolf, it doesn't unequip the crown, and then I have to go find a different stone to reactivate. But the Lord Stone, resistant to both magic and physical damage. This is what it does. I think it gives a 25% magicka resistance and just 50 defense outright. Tower Stone removed, the Lord Stone added. And Tower Stone should still be on there as well. So the Fire Within, there's the Lord Stone. There's my greater powers. Alright, I know that the Ethereal Crown retains the last standing stone ability you held, so I think I have to go back over here and get the Tower Stone again. It doesn't start keeping it in the pocket until after you're wearing it. Yeah. I'm wearing the crown, man. I want to see that shit. The Tower Stone, but not the Lord Stone. I'm starting to get a little worried here. It ought to be adding the Lordstone when I stick that on my head. Oh no. What is going on? This is super crucial for this build. I don't want this to be a problem. See, this thing is still lit up. There we go. What the fuck? Why were you fucking with me before? Alright, back to it. The Lord. Damage resistance. Increases armor rating by 50 points and magic resistance by 25%. So, armor rating 50. Where it was, armor rating 0. Now, armor rating 50 at level 1 is ridiculous. Maybe it's not ridiculous, but it's pretty fucking good. It's good enough that the game has to assume that a guy who's doing... What am I doing? 15 damage per hit, and also has 50 armor rating, and also has 25% magic resistance, they should be like more than equipped for any task. And that will make a lot of this shit easier. The stuff that was hard, that will remain hard basically forever, is going to be when we find ourselves in a situation not unlike the one that we were in when we were trying to get the damn thing, where I'm fighting a guy who's not scaled, or if he is scaled, he doesn't scale down far enough, because the game just assumes there's no way this guy is going to come to this place at level 1. So let's re-equip Mercurio, and then I think we'll probably take a break right there. Let's see, he's right over here. He's still carrying a bunch of bullshit that I had him carrying before. So, but yeah, I don't think he'll benefit from that stuff at all, but maybe he'll benefit from that. Totally running out of food. I gotta get some more food somewhere. That's so crazy that I have both of those things at level 1. Right on. So sweet. Mercurio actually has the Whiterun Guard armor as well. He, just like all companions, he'll wear anything that's higher AC, but he's not going to wear it until I give him something else. Then he might stick it on. Oops. Sorry, Driffa, I knocked over your bucket. Alright. Cool. You may have noticed that I'm not getting accosted by an orc to tell me about vampires in here so far, or in any city, and that's because he doesn't do that until you're level 10. So I'm never going to have that guy jump me. I can still, like, travel to where Dragonborn, or to where Dawnguard is, and do that quest, but so far we'll probably be okay. Mercurio, you're fucking up my shot. Okay, there we go. So, sweet ass. We got the crown. We have a pretty good amulet. We're doing alright. We also have all of the fire shout. We can go get the frost shout. Maybe that would be prudent at some point. But we're doing good. This build is kicking right along. So, yeah, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to... I think maybe we'll start pursuing through the Mages Guild a little bit in order to do a thing or two here and there. So, stay tuned. See you later.